Hello everybody and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Alrighty, so hopefully you guys enjoyed my little guide that I made on how to activate Full Bloom Paradise. I had enough people ask for it that I figured I would make it, and seemingly you guys like that quite a bit, so I'm happy that worked out. That was my first official guide, so I know I sounded a little bit more professional than normal, but, you know, I figured most people just wanted to know how to do it, so I tried to make it as condensed as possible while also showing all the cool stuff. So, you know, hopefully you guys liked it. Maybe I'll make some more in the future with some other hard to do things. And yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick because it was on my mind. But that being said, I went ahead and tested some of the other floor combos because I figured, you know, I don't know that every floor is going to have as strong of a combo as the Floor of Religion will, but I figured it couldn't hurt to check. So, the Floor of Philosophy, Bina's floor, basically just makes it so the Apocalypse Bird combo is like a bit stronger and also kind of power nulls people. All in all, it kind of is just Apocalypse Bird with an extra buff. So, I mean, it's still cool, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it's Apocalypse Bird. It's as strong as you would think. Then I went ahead and tried it with the floor of Language, being Gabura's floor, and it basically just makes it so Mountain of Corpses makes you absolutely supercharged, and then if you have Roll of the Wolf, which increases your, the power of your counterattacks, you just win. You quite simply just win. There's nothing else to be said about it. You just win. Floor of Natural Sciences, being Tiffer's floor, basically just makes it so the Tiff Zodia combo is ridiculously strong, and then you can also use the Ego Page Nihil very, very easily, so you're mass debuffing people, you literally speedrun to Tiff Zodia. It makes that combo very, very effective, which is super nice. The Floor of Art, being Netzak's floor, basically just makes it so that you weaponize healing. Yep. That's the long and short of it. You weaponize healing, but not on Angela. You weaponize it on everybody else. So if somebody else were to use, like, Token of Friendship or, what's it called? Our Galaxy, yeah, you're just gonna do 1,000,000 damage. I don't remember offhand what the Floor of Literature did, but I'm pretty sure it's just a bleed combo. It should be on screen either way, but I don't really remember offhand. Pretty sure it had something to do with bleed, but it's on, you know, the screen right now. Floor of Technological Sciences, being Yesod, basically makes it so that if you go the Dorfreichitz route, you're just gonna be doing 1,000,000 damage, and there's nothing anyone can do when you're gonna pump out like 200 damage in attack. It's a little bit ridiculous, but you know what? That's fine. Now, Floor of History, once again, or no, Floor of History was a Happy Teddy Bear combo deck. So basically, the more duplicates of a card you have, the better that card gets, so kind of ridiculous if you want to go for the really already powerful, I think it's Happy Memories combo with Clone. Yeah, it's kind of insane. And then for the Floor of General Works, I actually figured that there was 3 potential ways that this floor could go. So I went ahead and tested all 3. I tested with Angela as the Patron Librarian, I tested as Ayan as the Patron Librarian, and I tested as Roland as the Patron Librarian. However, in all 3 circumstances, it is always the same, which is fine. It would have been a little bit cool if it got a tiny bit of a difference with Ayan as a Patron Librarian, but what are you gonna do? It has so much content to it already that that's really just the most itty-bitty nitpick you've ever heard. Now, with that being said, let's do a couple general receptions, and then see if maybe we have the time to continue finishing out our invitation list.
The Shrieking Horrors page.
Normal to slash, endured to pierce, ineffective to blunt, but endured to stagger blunt. Speed 4, only the Shrieking Horror. Speed dice plus 3, cannot obtain. Okay.
Let the melody be heard.
Only the Shrieking Horror, dice power plus 1, cannot obtain. Okay.
The beginning of the harmony.
Only the Shrieking Horror, restore light to max and draw 6 pages. Kinda glimmering.
Reckless musician.
At the start of each scene, inflict 3 fragile to self and draw 1 page.
The perfect melody.
10% chance to recover 10 stagger resist on hit. That is crazy.
Satisfied performance.
40% chance to recover 15 stagger resist.
I will play for you.
At the start of each scene, gain 1 strength at a 50% chance. Okay, so that's basically Bono.
Listen to the melody.
2% chance to deal 15 stagger damage. Ooh. And then, toning the melody. Gain 2 light and draw 1 page. On hit, recover user's HP by the natural roll. Individual. If the dice roll is larger than the target's current die, they take damage and the die is destroyed. Okay.
The sound of the rhythm.
Draw 2 pages and gain 1 fragile. On hit, restore 1 light. On hit, draw 1 page.
The strings of terror.
Gain 1 negative emotion point. On hit, deal 5 stagger damage. The user takes 5 stagger damage.
Swing with the tempo.
Gain 1 haste next scene. On Clash Win, restore 1 light twice. If the natural roll is 4, recycle this die up to 6 times.
Follow the beat.
Take 6 stagger damage, gain 1 strength. On hit, deal 5 stagger damage, and take 5. If the natural roll is 4, recycle this die up to 6 times. Part of the beat, draw 2 pages. If it is 4, recycle it up to 6 times, and deal and take 5 stagger.
Music to my ears.
Gain 1 strength, gain 2 fragile. On Clash Win, destroy all dice the opponent has. On Clash Lose, destroy all dice on this page. On hit, inflict 1 disarm, 1 paralysis, and 1 feeble.
And then we finish with Everlasting Melody.
Can only be used at emotion level 3 and above. Upon each successful hit, the user takes 3 stagger damage and has a 70% chance to gain 1 strength next scene. Recycle up to 6 times. If it's 8, recycle up to 4 times. If it's 11, recycle up to twice. And on hit, deal and take 5 stagger damage. Well, alrighty then. I think we are going to bring Yesod, Mao, and Icebox. You know what? We're taking Ayan, Mao, and Icebox. How about that? Not Ayan.
Feels like you need some motivation.
So you're gonna be taking a lot of damage. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, relatively low rolling dice, so I'm gonna try and get some fine soil while we can. Let's see, what are we gonna start with? I'm gonna begin with
Serum R.
Okay. We could potentially take a lot of damage from that. So let's go do that. Brace Up is not only going to draw us 3 pages, it's also going to restore a little bit of light. Puppeteer's Handiwork. And once more. Okay, then I'm going to go for Assailing and Will of the City.
Let's do this. Pretty nice sounding melody. It's a shame it won't matter at the end.
Okay, that counter die is doing quite a bit of damage.
Expiration R.
Brace Up, giving us a lot of value. You know what? I'm going to go with Rhythm. It makes the most sense for this fight. Let's really get invested in this music, shall we? Let's see. Gene Berserk. Oh, this is just free. Well. Alright.
Let's do this.
Okay, that counter die is getting a lot of value down. Heart of Aurora, however, is working out for us. Okay, Berserk.
X-Rip.
32 damage. God dang. Ooh, hold the line does not work out. Luckily, he didn't get a single refresh on any of his dice. That is extremely unlucky with him. For him. I'm going to go for Lament, because you're always going to have Fragile, so you always have a debuff. Luckily enough for us. I'm going to go for Expiration R, because we know we can get value out of it. Can we swap? No, not yet. Okay, then I'm going to go... Trail R. It might have a good chance to win. Then I'm going to go Wing Voracious for Knowledge, and I also want to refresh my Puppeteer's Handiwork. Then... Neither of you are really hurt, so I'm going to hold off on that, and instead go for Will of the City. Oh! Well, that didn't quite work out. That extra strength he's getting is definitely helping him out. However,
do you think it will save you forever?
With the damage we're doing, I don't think so. 86 damage! God dang, 68, 46. Bro! Where did all that damage come from?
Okay, well, you're going to be shrieking in horror when we're done with you.
Next up, Trembling Someone. Ultra Vibration. The character has battle pages with Ultra Vibration ability. If target has 6 or less vibration, increase it by X. 7 or more activates the effect. So, yeah, we're gonna have another vibration character in this floor. So, you know, that's just gonna be great. And because of that, we're gonna take the 3 characters who already have some form of vibration. Resonance. When a melee combat page, excuse me. When using a melee combat page, it's Resonance. We know what Resonance does. Sonorant. If target has 4+ or 7+ vibration, all dice on the page used gain +1 or +2 power. When using a combat page, if the page activates Resonance, the user gains 1 vibration. If the character has 4+ vibration, at the start of the scene, all allies restore 1 light and draw 1 page. If the character has 7+ vibration, at the start of the scene, give 1 strength to all ally. My fan is being as loud as possible. Choose the speed die with the lowest value. The speed dice values of the dice change to 7. Gain 4 vibration on self for the first scene. Pressure of Sounds. Combat start. For the scene, the passive ability Resonance activates if the target has 4+ vibration. And Ultra Vibration, draw 1 page, recover 1 light. On hit, if target has 6 or less vibration, increase it by X. 7 or more activates the effect. Shaking Blow. If this page activates Resonance, restore 2 light. W Corp symbol. On use, restore 1 light, draw 1 page. On Clash Win, reduce the power of the opponent's next die by 2. And Ultra Vibration, draw 1 light, draw 1 page, draw 1 light. Combat start. For the scene, it activates if they have 4+ vibration. And Ultra Vibration, gain 1 strength, gain 1 strength.
Then Distorted Melody.
For the scene, the passive ability Resonance activates if the target has 4+. Very, very high dice. 6 to 12. 6 to 12, recover 4 HP and stagger resist twice, and a counter die that does the same. And it finishes with Expanding Tones. For the scene, the passive ability Resonate... yeah. On Clash Win, spend 2 vibration to destroy all of the opponent's dice, and on hit, deal damage and stagger damage equal to 3 times vibration the target has. Okay.
Then let us begin.
Yeah, there's no world we were ever gonna win that. Two different kinds of vibration.
Resonant Scythe.
everything's going pretty well. Sam, for some reason, did not gain... Okay, not sure why that happened, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Your counter die means nothing to us.
Okay, that went pretty well. Gains a bunch of strength. That's probably gonna become a problem later.
Emenida!
Okay, Largo, keep it going. Everything's going well.
Costois!
We are dealing so much stagger damage. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is okay. Laughing powder. Why is Sam not gaining any emotion levels? Weird. Is it just because she's not clashing? I guess so. Yeah, we can't really let that go.
Begin.
Well, we managed to win the clash.
Ah.
Okay, everything is fine.
Allegro.
Adagio. Durandal, double strength, ton of damage. Sam finally gets some emotion levels. You know, hang on, I'm gonna reroll. Elation. There we go. I'm just so elated. How are we doing? We're on 4. Jeez. Yeah, this is where I start to lose it, though. So, hang on. Let me just double check. Target's vibration is 1 or less. All dice. Okay. So, what if... So, this is 1 or less. So, this activates resonance. This is 1 or less, so this activates resonance. And then if speed is equal to vibration, actually, in that case, hang on. So equal, and then towards 5, and then, so yeah. Okay, I think I'm doing that right. Then we'll go for Stigma. And we'll also go for Ergo. Then, how are we doing on Resonance on Sam? Up to 4? Actually, no, we're perfect. Then in that case, boom. I think we went down a tempo level. Yes, we did. Dang it! I thought I was doing so well! Ah, you would think after all this time I would be better at the vibration thing, but I'm getting to level 3 consistently now. If I hadn't taken that break, I'd probably be getting max stacks. Fixer Faye. Passion. All additional damage bonuses from pages, dice, and passive abilities are doubled. Deal additional damage equal to emotion level. Upon dealing 15 or more damage with a single die, add +1 power to the next die. Overflowing Beat. At the start of every third scene, restore 2 light, gain an additional speed die, and 1 strength. Sorry my fan is being so noisy. I've been fiddling with it, and it just won't stop. It's old, and it's... Unfortunately, it's going out, so, you know. Let's see. Competitive mindset. Whenever the emotion level rises, draw 1 page. At emotion level 5 or above, draw 1 page at the start of each scene. Fervor and Duel. Immune to immobilization, the opponent gains bonus max HP and max stagger resist. Forceful Breakthrough. Restore light equal to emotion level up to 2 on clash when restore 1 light. Eagerness. Gain 2 damage up this scene. On hit, gain 2 positive emotion points. Passion. If 12 or more damage was dealt with this page, reduce the cost of one random page in hand by 1 until it is used. On Clash Win, offensive dies on this page deal +3 damage. On hit, if 8 or more damage was dealt with this die, restore 1 light. Ferocious Spirit. Gain 1 strength this scene, and emotion level 3 or above, gain 3 strength this scene instead. That's pretty good. Reckless Strike. If 15 or more damage was dealt with this page, draw 2 pages. On hit, deal 5 damage to the target. Rising Passion. All dice on this page gain power and deal less damage equal to emotion level up to 3. On Clash Win, next die deals +3 damage. On Clash Win, it does it again. And on hit, if 15 or more damage was dealt with this die, inflict 2 fragile next scene. Fair enough. Alright, let's do this. What you got? I can win that, no problem. And then I don't mind taking a little bit of damage. We're not going to be able to stop you from doing that, so... refresh. Ouch! What a nasty looking kick. However, Old Boy's Workshop. Okay, now... you know what? Let's play defensive. Let's start with Scars. Okay. Then... I'm gonna go for Durandal. And I'm gonna go for Mook Workshop. Ow! Okay, whoa! Mook. Lies of P. At the start of the scene, randomize the cost whose original cost is less than 4. You know, speaking is hard sometimes. Sometimes no good speak bad. You know what I mean? Probably.
Ulterior logic!
Ow! Crystal Ulterior. Very good. 5 strength is getting us somewhere. Hammer Nail. You know what? Sword of Frost.
Let us clash.
Then... Wrist Cutter. Why not? Wrist Cutter is nothing but nice. Ooh, feeling fired up, are we? Okay, this one we should be able to stop with Zelkova. Okay, and you're going for an attack here, so I'm gonna stop you with Ranga. Then you're trying to clash here. Burning Passion. Dice on this page deal double damage at emotion level 3 or above. On hit, if 25 or more damage was dealt with this die, reduce the cost of all pages by 2 for the next scene. Well, I can certainly try to stop you, but it isn't looking very good. Now, is it? And then I'm just gonna hold. Okay, restore a fair amount of health. Ranga Workshop is fully going to work to our advantage. We managed to stop that Burning Passion? No problem. Let's see. I'm gonna re-roll Fervent Beats. Let's put this on a timer, shall we? And now, for the only finale that one could ask for. Furioso. I always like my Furioso finales. They're very satisfying. Patron. Oh, look how nice that is. I am never gonna get over how nice it is to be able to do that. It is just so nice to just be able to search up the page that I want. It really speeds things up. Okay, let's see. So, what do we think? What are we feeling? There's quite a bit of stuff that we can still do, so why don't we start from relatively low and continue working our way up. Starting with... all right. I would do this one, but all of the combat pages and stuff are not translated, so I quite literally wouldn't know what I was doing. This one's going to be super long. We're going to save that one. So, let's do this, shall we? Book of Corky. We don't have that. Okay. Then let's start here. Ego. Okay, well... weird. Okay, so what they're saying isn't translated, but the actual fight is. Okay. Yeah, no idea how to read that. Gonna be honest. So we're just gonna move on. Devil Contract. All dice gain power by 1. Deal erode? Oh no, are you gonna mass apply erosion to us? Oh boy. Precision Bullet. Mark 2 random ranged pages. All dice on the marked page gain 1 power. Inflict white rose to a random enemy. Deal extra damage to the target who has white rose. Inherit all positive statuses. Okay, so when he kills someone who has white rose, he gains all their buffs. That's kind of crazy. If HP is lower than 350, inflict white rose to 2 enemies instead of 1. Pre-aim. Draw 2 pages if HP is at 75% or lower. Restore 1 light. Single shot. If HP is at 75% or lower, all dice on this page only deal fixed damage equal to the dice value when hit. Accurately lock. Unclash win. Seal a speed die of the target for the next scene. Mysterious Dark Flame. Lose 5 max HP. Max HP? And restore 3 light. On hit, deal damage and stagger damage equal to half of the dice's natural roll valve. On hit, if self HP is at 50% or lower, opponent's stagger resist becomes weak. Next scene. Magic Bullet Accumulation. If HP is at 50% or lower, all dice on this page deal damage and stagger damage equal to the natural roll of the dice when it hits. 5 to 10, 4 to 8, 4 to 8, inflict 1 feeble, and equivalent exchange. Unclash lose, deal damage and stagger damage equal to the natural roll value of all dice to each other. Well, here we go. What you got?
Then let us begin.
Well, that didn't quite work. Did you just deal... you just dealt black damage to me. Like, actual LobCorp damage to me. Hang on. Deal 125% damage and stagger damage. Target will lose max HP equal to natural roll. Huh? Okay. That seems, little dangerous. For us. Whoa. Sorry. I don't know why the game does that, but I wish it didn't. Because I really don't want people getting, you know, any sort of, too much visual stimuli, for, you know, seizures and stuff. I would prefer that does not happen. Nostalgic embrace of the old days on Gasmask Dave. That's right, it's time for a happy teddy bear. Okay, Scorching Light, doing good damage. Restrain, doing damage. However, we are not in a good spot with that. Getting a little bit of charge. Shockwave, doing good work.
Extra power from Bind. Multi-slash to recover our resources.
Frozen Traces to inflict bind. Adorable Claws to gain some haste. Okay, so 5 haste, so you're going to be able to do a lot. I'm going to go for both. So let's go Quick Meal, and I also want to go Acceleration Protocol. Yeah, we're going all in, buddy. You know what? I want to stop that roll completely. Then I want to go for Multi-Slash. Let's go for a Restrain. Try and keep you down while we've got you. This should be an easy restoration of our light. I'm going to go for Quick Suppression. Do you have to Clash? No. Okay. Then gonna hold. And then Gas Mask Stave is gonna go for... let's try and inflict some bind. Works for me. 15 bind goodness. Kitteh dodging 3 bullets in a row.
Jani, the Dragon's Roar.
Okay, gain a little bit of haste. That's going to help out. Quick Meal. Looking healthy.
And now, reroll.
Awesome. Now, he's not taking very much damage, but at the same time, we're dealing quite a bit of damage ourselves. I'm going to go for Ashes on Kitteh. Okay. Everything is going well. White Rose fallen. So... Oh, weird. But you're not only going for Kitteh. That's what I would have assumed. Also, I don't know what happened, but I think the translation has broken on Cold Sun. You love to see it.
Polar, Ice, Bloom.
Okay, keep them locked down. Shockwave. Ooh, we got a damage proc.
The Dead of Winter. Icebreaker!
Everything is going well. I'm going to go for Spores, and the next turn we are going to go for Vines. Spores. On Gregory Adalis, let's get some more RNG in there, shall we? Hornet. Okay, Fiery Waltz, just because it does a lot of damage. Almost a triple dodge. We do get a damage proc, though. Quick Meal. We're going straight back to full health.
Jani!
Okay, you know, kind of forgot about the whole stopping at 350 health thing. Wouldn't have gone for Dimensional Rip had I known that. Oh boy, here we go. The Bullet to crack dimensions. However, you're not doing anything, so... Boost offense? Yeah. And then,
the Will to stand up straight.
Or should we go for Invigorating Passion? Nah, Will to stand up straight.
Get 'em, boys!
Does Malkuth have a gun? I just realized that. Does she have, like, a gun blade? I think she does. Also, you're not taking any damage. Okay, that's problematic. Why? Why are you not taking damage? Do you only take damage from people with White Rose? Is that what's going on? Mass individual. Now, what if I just did this? What if I just did that? What happened if I just do this? The game chooses the worst possible options. Gotcha. Let's not do that then.
Then let us go. The bullet to crack worlds.
Okay, we all take a fair amount of damage.
Dimensional sections.
Ow! Oh, interesting. Is it only when we win clashes that you're taking damage? Huh. Interesting. Actually, I know I said I was gonna go for vines, but since that isn't mattering too much, I'm gonna go for gluttony on Kyle. Green stem.
The power of a dragon has been unleashed.
I would try and pronounce that, but I'm gonna make my grandparents roll in their grave, so let's not do that. A pulau. Yes, these are all good options. Also, look how cute this is. Look at how adorable. Actually, is there a fairy customization? I wonder. I would absolutely do that.
Endure.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a pretty sick animation. Just hundreds of guns raining down on us.
Oh, there goes Dave. There goes Kyle. God dang. You're dealing some serious damage. That's not good.
Look at freaking Malchus. God dang, her freaking dice are insane. Let's see, what are you doing?
The Hornet.
Why not? Gives us a pretty good chance. Then I'm gonna go for quick meal because something tells me it's gonna do just fine for us. Inflict bind equal to difference of speed. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Icebreaker? Well, no, it's mass summonation, so what if we went for Fiery Waltz just to try and stop it? Then we go for Icebreaker, try and prevent some damage, then go for Luminous! Oof! Only rolled a 12.
1,000,000 damage.
Aha! But we managed.
Well, I thought we did. Ugh! Ah! Not quite yet. I ain't hear no bell.
Let's see. Inflict extra damage and bind. Recover HP equal to... Ooh, I'm really thinking Malice. However, Barrier of Thorns. Then, Wing Beat. Wish we had a way to restore our, yikes. Inflict 10 burn, then inflict 3 feeble and disarm next scene. Ah, well, we got close, didn't we? We got real close. Our max HP is at 4. You know, I totally forgot about Malka's passive where she can't die. Not that we were able to do any damage, mind you. But, yeah, I totally forgot about that, that passive thing. Yeah, it might have been good to know, because now we're just dead. What if we go for Hornet? We blocked it. We're dead. 92 damage. God dang. Okay, I get it. Alright. When hit target, deal target's current HP times dice value % damage and inflict 1 soul shock. When you use a combat page, if target's current HP is less than the dice value times the stack of soul shock, execute the target. So that's why he was just like one-shotting us, which is ridiculous, but what are you gonna do? That's pale damage for you, I guess. And of course now we are bringing out the Melody team. So far so good. Can't complain. Definitely wish it was going just a little bit better, but we're currently doing okay until we all get executed at least. Okay. Ah, stop it! Stop doing that! Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, Elation. Since we don't have to care about stagger damage, I'm gonna buff up Isabel. So, something funny. This entire floor has synergy with vibration now, both on ourself and the enemy. So that's gonna be quite exciting.
Well, so much for buffing her up, I suppose.
Alright, teardrop. On... I don't know who's gonna survive, so put it on Sam for now. Fragments from somewhere would probably be quite good. What are you doing? It seems like a big turn for you. Yet, it's not. Yeah, so I'm going fragments of somewhere. Then... Oh, Viscera is very, very close. Ah! Okay, well, not quite. Yeah, not a lot to be done. Let's go for expanding one more time. Quivering. I want to go double... Actually, shaking blow. Okay, let's see what happens. Hopefully, good things. Okay, him being staggered is going to give us a massive opening. I don't think we're going to be able to finish him off, per se, but this is still going to make things a lot easier. Incomprehensible. Kura. Faint aroma if they're staggered?
Well, now you're just speaking my language.
Okay, first of all, faint aroma. Then... let's just go for the regular. Then...
Film de corta.
Then we go for double regular. Custoir. Actually. Leave that as is. Well, that works pretty well.
Goodness, executes are so scary. Dora.
Smile. Deal erosion damage. I'm not even... That's black, isn't it? I don't know. If hit the target and the damage type is erosion damage, recover HP equal to 20% of damage dealt. Deal plus 100% damage to body, and you cannot transfer it. When clashing or an enemy using dice to self, inflict one observe to the target. Okay. Body spreading. Some pages can develop. When using page which can develop, the page gain growth value equal to the final value of its dice. All page gain 5 to 20 growth value at the start of each scene. When any page become fully development, summon a body which has 150 HP. Summon 2 body at the start of the act. When a character dies, according to the highest level of resistance to the dead character, upgrade corresponding self's resistance level by 1 at this scene. gain 1 strength next scene, and all page gain 15 growth value. If all resistances of dead character is the same, not upgrade the resistance. Little bit of broken English there, but that's alright. Work and rest. Develop activated on use, restore 1 light. On hit, gain growth value equal to damage dealt. Give a try. Develop activated. Draw 1 page. Please wait. Develop activated on use, draw 1 page. Inflict bind and feeble next scene. Dancing with Windy. On clash lose, add +2 power to next die. On clash lose, add +2 power to next die. And then a regular attack. Giant Axe Dance. If kill the target, gain 2 strength next scene, and swallow body. Development activated on develop. This page gain double growth value. On hit, inflict 1 bind next scene. If kill the target, recover HP equal to half of damage dealt. Now, because we don't have anybody, I'm gonna just go for Magical Girl of Courage's tier 3 page, which is inflict erosion to everything, because that just seems like the way to go. Now, that being said, swallow body. Oh boy.
You're not gonna kill me that easily, you undead freak.
Then let us begin. Okay, kind of hard to counter. Wow, do you have enough stagger resist? Seems like you might have a lot of stagger resist. Just saying. Okay, these things are going to be a problem. What if we go for a full disappointment build? Activate the following effects. Random enemies inflicted with a random status ailment from paralysis, feeble, disarm, and bind. Yeah, let's do it. Full debuff build. Then, because we're going for erosion at the end, I'm just gonna buff everybody up. You do even more % HP damage. Another body. Also, they have a buff. Well, they have a passive, rather. Lose 15 HP and make Sora gain 0 to 2 strength at the start of each scene. If killed by Sora, Sora gains 1 strength next scene. If killed by the Librarian gains 1 feeble and disarm next scene. When you take black damage from Sora... Okay, that's not working too well. Double block. Double dodge. % HP damage. Try and reduce the cost of some of our pages. We're also dealing double damage because of the mark. Ah! Restrain does not end up working for us. Okay, more disappointment. Now... is this the one time Justice could potentially be really good? This might be the one time Justice is really solid. However, I feel like... well, no, she's reducing our max health. You know what? Justice. This is one of the few times that you will see me take Justice. What are you doing? Swallow body. Fully developed. If this page kills the target, draw this page and reduce its cost by 1. Combat, start, increase its strength gained through the passive, the heaviness of death, to 2 stacks a scene. On hit, inflict 2 bind next scene. If kill the target, recover HP equal to half the damage dealt. Oh. Okay. This is mass individual, 10 to 19. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, then I'm going to try and debuff you as much as I possibly can. How about that? And then just try and do damage to her? As much as we, you know, are physically able, at least. Try and win some clashes. At this point, I'm almost curious if we want to ignore the bodies. Debatable.
Operation Code. Grim Reaper.
Then I'm gonna go for a multi-slash right here. Can't go for disposal yet, so we're just gonna try and block some attacks. I'm gonna go for graze the grass, try and stop a little bit of her damage. Let's see what happens. Okay, she tries to swallow us. Unfortunately for her, it doesn't quite work out. Not completely, at least.
Face yourself.
Okay, immediately we get staggered. Beyond does not quite do what I wanted. Gale kick! Actually, the fact that Amaterasu means that he's not going to be able to execute that dead body now. Okay, that is a problem. Horizontal cut, however, is doing pretty good work. Okay, we're taking extra damage. Amaterasu is in a bit of a bad spot. Disappointment in self. Okay, we need to try and protect him. Okay, so a lot of these are fully developed, so they're just a little bit stronger. Now you're just healing like crazy, though, so... The bodies are a problem. They gain power equal to cost reduction. Okay, let's try and stop a little bit of this damage. Actually, hang on. I want to stop the damage by... Oh, of course, she's using all her good pages on them. Okay. Let's just try and stop whatever we can. Guide of Sound. Right here. How much charge are we at? Not enough. Okay. And then... Could go for end of the line just to try and get a little bit of damage. See through here. Potentially get some max HP damage. Yeah. You know what? Let's try and get that max HP damage. I'm also going to up our pierce power. Let's just see what happens. Okay, 12 damage. Guide of Sound. A little bit of stagger damage. Big damage from horizontal cut. We prevent her from drawing at least. Okay, we get staggered. Okay. One body has been eaten, but we kill the other. Okay, very close to losing Kinsey there. Disappointment in self.
Do it again.
Okay. I'm really thinking Intemperance. Intemperance. Ooh, maybe on Sosa? On Tifereth. Then, in the name of love
and hate.
Okay, you're fully evolved. What's with the 3 bodies over here? Also, you have a mass attack that is going literally off the screen. Okay, it's another swallow body. Mass individual, right? 4 to 10. We... Shockwave has a little bit of a chance to stop it. Let's go for suppressing fire. I'm gonna go for in the name of love and hate. Just to try and weaken some of the stuff that's going on here. Wing Voracious for knowledge. Recover a bit of our stuff. Swordmanship Assault. Stop some damage. Despair. Stop more damage. Okay. We're simply not going to win that, so I'm not going to try. You have so much extra strength. Let's go for Arcana Break. Then I want to go for Stab, and I want to go for the other Stab. We're gonna lose some characters. Okay, level 5, Disappointment in Self. Then... Companion, hope we get lucky? No, I think it's a little too late for that. Magical Girls on Tifereth. Sword Sharpened with Tears could technically do a lot of work for us. I'm actually gonna try it. And then, of course, Acidic Sludge. On... Oh, doubled? Tifereth? Easy. Gold Rush? Is it doubled? No. I was kind of hoping it was, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Are you going for another... Yes, you are. You already get to go for Swallow Body again? Ugh. Okay. Facing yourself. Horizontal cut. Vertical slash, just to try and get some damage. Then, I'm gonna go Sword Sharpened in Tears. And we're also going to go for Gold Rush. Then, do we have any free stuff? No, not at the moment. Oof. Ugh. Wow, we did 0 damage to her. I just want to point out, I have no clue how this enemy works because, now keep in mind, this is turn 2. You can tell because not even all of us are emotion level 1 yet. Yeah. 7 bodies total. That seems okay. Turn 2? 7, no. Turn 2, 8 versus 2? Seems fine. Observe. Block dice power reduced by 2, and slash dice power reduced by 1, which is the only thing she's technically weak to. So, that's cool. I figure Gebura's floor might stand a pretty good chance. We'll see, but, you know. So far, so good, I suppose. Gebura theoretically could go on, like, a huge execute spree, but then she gets mega debuffed the next turn, so, you know, there's swings and roundabouts. However, turn 2, so the fact there's this many enemies is kind of insane. You know, just a little bit. Who are we supposed to go for here? Like... No matter who we go for, it just feels like the wrong choice. And, of course, my favorite, we also have the ever-elusive reducing of max HP. My favorite thing that could ever happen. Oh, also, she has 5 extra attack. So, you know, just in case it wasn't bad enough, she has 5 extra attack, and... You know, she's basically back to full health. No, she is back to full health. Back to 700. And she has 10 attack, by the way. Just, you know, in case you're worried about that. And also, we're getting debuffed. So, you know. That's cool. Yeah, that's, pretty cool. Ah, yes. Turn 3, Swallow Body, Swallow Body. Wow, you just get to use an AoE twice, and also you get to summon all these dudes? Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, that seems totally fine. I don't see a problem with this. Frickin'. Yeah, this seems totally cool, bro. Yeah, buddy. Let's just see what happens, buddy. Let's go to the gym, buddy. Let's go to the gym, buddy. Let's go to the gym, buddy. Thanks for the protein, sir. Yeah, so I guess we're just screwed and dead and also bad and also can't read, and L plus no read equals ratio wrecked. I don't know. So... Aha. Ferocious Blades. And then pack Onslaught. And then say goodbye forever. Ow. Yeah, dude, we're already staggered. All of us are staggered. The entire freaking floor is staggered. Oh my god. What is this? This is so crap. First of all, deal plus 125% damage and stagger damage. Target will lose max HP equal to the natural roll. Yeah, very easy to gain, or no, let's just count the dice here, shall we? Keep in mind the turn we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice have attacks ready to go. However, 10, 11, 12, 13 dice. And she is at emotion level 3. Aha. Now, let's look at us at emotion level 3. 1, 2, 3, staggered. Aha. And then let's also count how many people we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can't even bring a team that just heals a lot because guess what, buddy? You're getting your max health reduced. Remember when I complained about the max health reduction in Angels of Ruina? Yeah, this is taking it to a whole nother limit. At least as bad as it was, in Angels of Ruina, you could still purge it. You could still heal. In this, you cannot purge it, and it stacks up faster because instead of being 1%, but also you have a way to purge it, and also you can spread it out to characters that you want. Yeah, it's just, oh, the natural roll you got was 12? Well, I guess you have 12% less max HP. Okay, I want to show this. Turn 1, obviously. Swallow body. Great. Okay, swallow body. Yeah, now, theoretically, what if I just went for sinking? What if I just did that? Wow. If only we made it to Lamp. Alright, well, good news. I don't think Hakma's floor is gonna work. You know Abby, who, you know, supposedly has 44 health? Yeah. Definitely not what she started with, let's just say that. Okay, max roll. Awesome. Confession will help, but it won't stop what is to come. Yeah, no. Even if we take God Delusion, guess what? None of them have died. So we're not gonna get the mega buffs from it. Close as we might be, getting enough baptism is also a problem, considering the fact that we can only get 3 per turn. So we need to survive 2 more turns, and wait, what? I'm not going to say no. Huh. Why is that already costing 0? Try and get Blade unlocked? I mean, let's see what happens. Maybe we kill him. Oh my god, say goodbye to my own team. Well? Yeah. Okay. Issue, though. Everyone's dead. Yeah. So we can't get enough baptisms. However, who's to stop us from potentially just killing you, eh? What's to say we don't just go all in and kill you? How much light do we have? Well, I'm willing to try. You're gonna get cheesed back. 265 damage. Get nay-nayed. Oh, didn't even need full bloom paradise. Oh, what can I say? Get absolutely destroyed. I've never felt so happy to absolutely cheese a level before. But here we are. No regrets. Spore. All dice gain 2 power. You deal spirit damage. Okay, well that's not pale. I don't think. First combat page, you inflict 1 spore. HP cannot go below 400. If it's below 400, summon 2 spores. Recover 200. Stagger resist. Change to the next phase. If just 1 librarian is alive at the start of the act? Question mark? When a character with infect spore or spore is dead, all enemies gain 1 spore. You gain power if spore. 1% chance of use page fungal hand sanitizer. Okay. Fluorescent bright. If target have spore, restore 1 light. Spore. Take X stagger damage at the start of each scene. Remove 1/3 of the stack at the end of each scene. Okay. Lush Spore. If you have Spore, draw 1 page. On hit, if you have Spore, inflict 1 spore, and inflict 1 Spore. On hit, if target have Spore, inflict 1 Spore to 2 random enemies. Cure Spores. Gain protection equal to target's Spore. On Clash Lose, recover stagger resist 3 times. Shall Spray. Draw pages equal to target's Spore, divided by 3. If the page have at least 2 dice have clashed, when the 3rd dice inflicts 3 Spore on hit. Okay. Spray Out. This page targets a unit with the highest stack of Infect Spore. On Clash Win, convert all spores of the target into 1 Infect Spore. Gain power equal to target's Infect Spore. Infect Spore. There's no shot I am able to read that. No, I actually can't read that. That is too small. Well, who do we feel like bringing? Yeah, why not? I'm not going easy on you. Yep. I'm not going easy on you after the last thing that you subjected me to. Now you gonna die. Oh yeah. We're going for the full AN build. Also, energizing shower. Yeah, I'm not going easy on you after that crap that you put me through. Infect Spore can attack friendly characters if have 5 or more Infect Spore. At the end of the scene, this character will die and create a Spore. Okay, fair enough. God dang. Genuinely, halfway through that, I realized, wait, I haven't said a word in so long. But then I just kind of went with it. Yeah. Well, we did pretty good, all things considered. Had I realized that Carmen was just gonna immediately get RKO'd because of Spore, probably would have stood a better chance. However, didn't fully realize that she was just gonna die, let alone she was that close to dying. So, what are you gonna do? You're only allowed to bring 3 people to that fight. Whew. Okay, well, I'm trying to think of what the best play would have been there. I think going for Light of Redemption was the play. We got so much strength and endurance, and... Alright. We also had Weight of Sin. So, Aang was basically... He was totally fine. In terms of, like, endurance, strength, all that. Just learned, Sally does not die to Spore. Technically, she dies. However, it uses one of her many revives, so she can survive quite a while if she had 5 spores. As you were seeing, she revived a fair amount of times. And because of the health threshold we have her at, she's able to revive 1 additional time. However, she's at 1 health, because it goes down by 35 per revive, and so our final revive, we have 1 health, which is good enough in some circumstances. Was not good enough in that circumstance, so big sad, but what are you gonna do? Overall, didn't do that bad.
Well then, now we really have a fight on our hands, don't we?
Okay, let's see what's going on here. First of all, spray out. So, I'm going to use... Well, actually... you know what? Probing attack. Overthrow. Pierce through. Snake slit. And... Shockwave. Hopefully this is enough. If Vera gets staggered, she's dead, so... And...
Censored. Let's do this.
What? We do. So, did she technically become converted, not staggered? Did we get 1 too many infect spores? I guess that's what happened. Either way, the sacrifice thing is just kind of dumb. So, just don't use sacrifice because it won't work, I guess. Now, alternatively, what if we just went in with only Vera? Rip. Yeah, I think that's GG. Now, what if we took Despair now? Oh. Huh. Well, we're not dead. Well, not from the effect, at least. Well, I mean, we're still not dead. It's going better than I would have thought, that's for sure. Well, let's see what we can do here. And then... I don't think we can really stop that though. Alright, well, let's see. I am shocked you actually managed to land a hit. Wow, we actually made it to censored. How in the world did we even make it this far? I don't know. I didn't think I'd make it this far. Also, yeah, you gotta die because I want the stuff that you give. Yeah, make absolutely sure that this dies, and then do damage to him. Oof. Okay, yeah, so that's what it was. We got too many infection spores. So you just kind of get them from clashing? Question mark? Or no, it's from attacking his double block with the counter block. Okay. We've done it, boys.
Prepare for the grand finale. Your end draws near.
Three different finishers and he didn't die to any of them. But you know what? We finally got to pull him off. Finally got to pull him off. If nothing else, we got to pull him off. That being said, we still might die. Unbelievably, we still have a pretty good chance to die here. Okay. Free knowledge. Okay, you're a different target. Then J-Corp? Ooh, you have no idea how much I want to do that. This ought to show you. We still have to kill his guys? Why? Why do we still have to kill your guys? Why does this one have so much health? Oh my god. Here I was celebrating my victory, apparently far too early.
Well, then so be it. If this is what it comes down to, then I will fight until my last.
Why are you permanently staggered? What's going on with you? Are we just dead? Like, actually? Wow. And you spawned more. Why are you spawning more? I'm not... Oh, is it because Sally keeps reviving? I guess so. Yeah, it is. Well, guess this fight's over. I mean, well, no, we do have to worry about Infect Spore. You know, that's the even crappier part. Even if we manage to kill all these, they're gonna inflict us with Infect Spore and we're gonna die. Okay, Sally's dead. Remove all dice from the page in random order. Okay. Yeah, we need light. Need a lot of light. Actually, 0 cost, stars that are far away. Yeah, that's pretty much all we got, for the moment. Yeah.
Well, here we go. We're not out of this just yet.
Comment office. You know what? I'll take that. Fully acceptable. However, still need some of that there light. Yeah, could use a little bit of light. All dice gain power. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. Still need light, though. Okay, counter dice helping us out a lot. Extra strength next turn. Okay, now we start taking a lot of stagger damage. Yeah, a lot of stagger damage. Leo Association. Yeah, no, we have light now, but it might be too late. You're hitting us twice. You're also hitting us twice. Alright. Ugh. Staggered? Yeah. Ugh. Well. Yeah, we won that. I'm just gonna call that a victory and not go back to it. We had that completely won. The fact you have to kill 2 more of those mega tanky freaking spores and they inflict you with more Infect Spore, we won. Let's be honest. We deserve this victory. The fact that it didn't go off, baloney. Alrighty, so that is going to do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got a lot done, including 4 very mods. They were mods, but all in all, we managed to defeat them all, and if you say we didn't, well, you're kidding yourself. But yeah, overall, we won. And I'm not going to hear anything else. I'm just going to completely convince myself otherwise. But, regardless of that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Library of Ruina, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.